Hello again, everybody. This is Daniel from All Tech Everything, and what we're going to go through now is the BlackBerry Bold 9930 review. First, we're going to start with some hardware. As you can see here, we have the BlackBerry Bold 9930. On the right side here, we have the convenience key. You can set whatever it is. So right now it's set as a camera. We've got volume rocker, down, up, and the mute button right in the middle. Up top, we're looking at the power button. On the left-hand side, we've got the 3.5mm headphone jack and the micro USB charger. On the back, we have the 5-megapixel camera here and the flash. Down here is just the battery door and the speaker. So that's that. Let's start with the obvious. This is a BlackBerry device. I'll start off by saying, personally, I'm not necessarily a fan of BlackBerry devices, and I will give you one reason why. That is my BlackBerry Storm that I got a few years ago. Well, actually, I got it when it first came out. And as you can see, I'm no longer using it. It doesn't even cut on, hasn't even been powered up in ages. But anyway, but for not being a BlackBerry user, this is by far the best BlackBerry that I've ever used. And that's saying a lot. I've never actually been a fan of the keypad here. But after using it for a few days, totally get used to it. The one good thing about this is that while it has the trackpad down here where you can navigate through, you can also navigate because it is a touch screen. And that is one of the things that helped me transition into this device, because I have an Android phone as my personal daily driver. But yeah, it's a 2.8-inch touchscreen, capacitive touchscreen. The phone has a 1.2 gigahertz processor, so that's more than enough to get you through your day-to-day needs. This is what BlackBerry is touting to be their thinnest BlackBerry device so far. We'll do a little side-by-side comparison with the Storm. This is the Storm 9530, so the Storm 1. Oh. Apparently it's making a phone call. Let me lock that. So as you can see, it is extremely thin compared to this hulking beast of a Storm. The dimensions are 10.5 millimeters, so that's 0.41 inches. So that's not even half an inch tall. As I said before, on the back it's got a 5-megapixel camera. It also does 720p for video. So that's a pretty good upgrade in the video department there. One of the other features that it has is it has NFC, or what's called near field communication. The best example of what that is payments, making mobile payments with your device by actually just touching your device to the sensor, and it'll make a payment. The best example to see that is Google Wallet, and I know this isn't a Google device, but that's the best example I can give you right now. I haven't really tinkered with any NFC things on here, not necessarily important to me, but it does exist on this device, just in case you are wondering. One of the things we all know, or maybe you don't know, about BlackBerries is for some time they've been having a pretty rough time with their browser. That being said, the browser on this phone is actually the best BlackBerry browser I've ever experimented with. So we'll just do something simple here and go to, let's see what we got, Amazon. And as you can see, I am running on a Wi-Fi here, but it's still a pretty quick process. As you can see, like I said, the touch screen gives it pinch to zoom, so you can pinch to zoom in and zoom out. Pretty snappy here. So we'll go back. One thing that BlackBerry does sort of have to deal with, though, is the inability to, I guess, have a lot of apps. It does have an app ecosystem. There is BlackBerry App World. But comparatively to the Android App Store, and especially the Apple's App Store, it's lacking. That's not to say you can't find apps that'll work for you. There's definitely more than enough things that'll get you through your day, especially if you're into, your weather, sports, travel, even RSS feeds. So there's plenty of things that'll get you through. There's some music apps on there. But one of the killer features of a BlackBerry device, any BlackBerry device, is BBM, which is their instant message just for BlackBerry users. Now, I have not used it. I do know about it, but one of the features that is being incorporated now into BBM is the BBM Music, which is sort of a social sharing for music, where you add essentially new users through BBM, but you share music. That being said, if I needed a device to get me through my day, would this be my daily phone? I would honestly say yes. Not necessarily something that I would choose as my first option, but considering that it does an excellent job with email, as all BlackBerry phones do. It's easy, nice and light in the hand. It doesn't feel too heavy. It fits in the pocket nicely, and these keys, for me, take a little getting used to them because I'm not keen on using the BlackBerry keypads here. But after you get used to it, it's easy to type, and especially if you are needing a phone for business, I would definitely recommend this phone. It's great. I can't wait to see what BlackBerry has up their sleeve with these QNX, or should I say BBX phones. Hopefully they figure out what they're doing with that name, because recently they've been brought up in a lawsuit with that. Somebody else already has that BBX name. But anyway, hopefully the next set of phones is going to be even better than this one. But year to date, this is by far the best BlackBerry I've ever used. Once again, this is the BlackBerry Bold 9930. It's available on Verizon. Go check it out.